dreams without goals are just dreams.
Come on.
And ultimately, they fuel disappointment.
Exactly.
On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline, but more importantly, consistency, because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's the big one. It's the first finals of the season for myself, the UKDFBA Finals. As you can see, I'm just chilling at the minute. I am about, so to be fair, the time is 1 PM on Saturday, the 7th of October. I'll be on about 6 PM tomorrow. So I'm what, 29-ish hours out? 29 hours out. Panic stations, need to change everything. No, I just need to chill. Like, as you can see, I am just chilled. I've got my feet up. I've been doing a little bit of work. Got the football on in the background. And yeah, I'm just chilling out. Like, at this point, it shouldn't be a case of changing anything drastically. I basically have been linearly loading for the past like 2 weeks. So what that means is from like not last weekend, but the weekend before, I started to drop off fatigue. So started pulling expenditure down and started gradually sort of titrating my food up. Found like a baseline level where I was in a very slight surplus. Gained a few pounds and then I've held it there. So it was sort of like a linear load for about 10 or so days, and then a few days in the last couple of days of just tapering that down slightly just to maintain some of my body weight, because my body weight was rising after training days and coming down slightly after rest days, but it was going up not too much, but to the point where I was like, right, I'm pretty full now. Realistically, do I need to keep trying to fill? No, I'm pretty full. Now it's just a case of keep expenditure nice and low, stay off my legs, keep myself nice and fresh, light posing. One thing is I've got an issue with my hip slash quad. So if I pose too hard, it just flares up that issue, and then there's no detail or there's minimal detail. And it just causes issues with my posing, like my hip tight, and it means that when I'm hitting my rear poses, I end up being slightly lopsided. So that's the only concern. But I mean, what benefit is it going to have me stressing about that now? Like, nothing at all. It's not going to benefit me in the slightest. So I just need to chill out. I'm feeling really good. I'm happy with how I'm looking. So my lowest body weight was 157.25 pounds, and I am this morning 161 pounds. So that's what, 3.75 pounds up? Is that right? I think. Yeah, 3.75 pounds up. Which, I mean, if you're looking at gaining fullness and dropping fatigue, I'm more than happy with that. I would argue within like the first probably week, I was a little bit sharper. But that's probably just a case of like a super compensation effect of being so depleted, so trashed, that then I obviously gained fullness, dropped off a lot of fatigue, looked really good, and then I've just maintained that look. And now I'm thinking, oh, I don't look as good. When in reality, I probably do look as good. It's just that I'm used to how I'm looking. And I definitely look a lot fuller, a lot fresher. My legs have come to life a lot more, which you'd expect when I'm not doing anywhere near as much cardio, as many steps. And obviously I'm eating a good amount more food. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And for the rest of today, we've got a haircut planned in 5 minutes, so I need to get going. Otherwise, Dario will tell me off. I've got their tan at 3 PM at Fitness Factory, and a bit of a client meetup as well, because there's a few people going there. Obviously, the boys are getting tanned as well, the boys. And then me and Shannon are going to the cinema tonight to watch, what's it called? The Creator tonight. And my meal timings like work really nicely between it. So it's like this morning I had meal 1, check-ins, meal 2, go get the car washed, come back, do this, get my hair cut, then meal 3, shower, go and see Nicola, get the tan, see the boys, come back, another shower, another meal 4, and then cinema, and then meal 5 tonight, which will be my oats. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Sorry for the long intro, but we might not be able to film much at all tomorrow, so this might be it, might be the end now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody that does like and subscribe. And yeah, it's time to go and get this this trim sorted. Busy day. Probably not too much off the top. I quite like it when it's a little bit longer on the top. Perfect. Thank you, mate. So 2 meals have gone in so far today. Had my usual rest day meal 1, which was really nice. Me and Shannon ate together this morning, which was lovely because we never get to do that. So that was, it's basically just bagel thins, eggs, egg whites, chicken sausages, turkey bacon, lettuce, ketchup. It's got everything. It's fantastic, to be fair. And then my second meal was just a cookies and cream bagel. Very nice, the New York ones. And whey. Like, literally that was it. So whey and a bagel, 35 protein, 50 carb, 5 fat, and they're kind of like my maintenance meals. My maintenance meals are 35 protein, 50 carb, 5 fat every few hours, and that I know that that's kind of going to hold my body weight. It's going to hold the look. Fluid I've already got all under control. We don't need to be manipulating anything in terms of sodium or caffeine or vitamin C at this point because the look is good. You know, it's very similar to Josh C Fit, Josh Campbell. Like, he's been just loading into this show. We found a look that we like, and then it's just a case of, right, cool, we just hold this look realistically. So that is very similar with myself, and therefore stress is really low because you just go into the show. I could have competed for the last 7 to probably the last week. Every day I could have realistically stepped on stage and I'd have been happy, which is exactly what I wanted, to linear load into this show. And then also I've got another show, the WNBF Finals, in 2 weeks' time. So, well, 2 weeks from tomorrow. So, you know, to be able to be where I'm at right now was a little bit of a sort of bumpy journey. It was a bumpy ride along the way with like the A1 show, which you'll have seen. But again, that gave me so much information going into like these latter shows that I was just digging myself into the ground, and my physique was fading. I was realistically losing muscle because I was doing a stupid amount of expenditure. My performance was dropping off. And then we realised that, which was good, because I wouldn't have really realised that if I didn't do the A1 show and if I didn't have as many sort of warm-up shows planned. So it has been a long prep. This is week 30 out of what will be 32. And yeah, it's been a long one, but it's been a good one. And tomorrow the goal is obviously to bring my best. I want to win the British title. That's the goal in the men's medium. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with how I'm looking. There's no point stressing now. Like, it's just a case of enjoying the day, enjoying the show, because a lot of the shows I haven't really been able to enjoy as such because I've had a lot of clients competing, or I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself. I've got 3 clients competing tomorrow. I've told them, they've all had multiple shows already. I've told them what they need to be doing. They're all chilled. They don't need me there all the time. They've had multiple shows where I have been there all day, so they're just going to have a good time, enjoy it. They're all looking really good. They're all on the money. So it's just a case of me actually enjoying competing, because I don't think I've been able to really do that yet. And what's the point if I'm not enjoying it? That's what I do it for. So I need to just enjoy the day, enjoy the days leading up to it, and get excited for it, really. So that's the plan. So the tan has been acquired, as you can, if you didn't already tell, you can see. It was good to see the boys as well. So Josh, Jack and Niall, all feeling good, looking good. All know the plan for tonight, just going to give me an update in the morning. And similar for me, really, just chill out now. Like I say, you know, at this point, it shouldn't be where loads of things are changing. It shouldn't be where you're trying to peak the physique in the last 24 or 12 hours. Like, there's things you can manipulate, of course, but realistically, especially for me and for Josh, like with how we've approached it, it is just a case of imagine it's just another day. Like, that's the only thing that I don't like about like going and getting my tan and things like that, is that it's like that you wouldn't do that on a normal day. So when you're not peaking like properly, when you're just linearly sort of loading into it, like that changes your routine a little bit. But like I say, meal timings and everything are spot on for today. All is good, feeling good, happy with the look. Just need to relax. Just need to get home, have my bagel, another bagel, and then go into the cinema. So yeah, chilled. We did offer Sam to come to the cinema, but he politely declined because he's just too busy, got too much work to do. Whereas I'm just trying to switch off from work at the minute, which is actually nice because I never do that. So switching off from work, going, watching a film, chilling out, come home, have my oats, get a good night's sleep, wake up in the morning, good to go, and then I've still got ages anyway. Like I'm still not on until 6 p.m. So you know, even if I'm a fat mess in the morning, we can tweak things. We can peak the physique in the last what would be 12 hours. So yeah, all good. I'll leave it here. Don't know what else we're going to get filmed for the rest of the day, but maybe my bagel. You want to film me getting my bagel? Yeah. So I haven't decided which bagel to have. I'll ponder that thought on the rest of the drive. You'll find out in the next part. I really don't know. I do like that green drink, she says. Do you know what that green drink is? What's this? She likes it. Loaded ISO. It's gummy dummy. To be fair, it is actually really, really nice. Like, really nice.
Is that from CMP?
It is from CMP. And you can get it yourself using my affiliate link in my bio and code FIN15. Shout out to the team at CMP. In all seriousness, like, shout out to CMP. It's been, I think it was like our 3-year anniversary the other day, which is pretty cool. And that was in the lead up to my last show, which is cool. I was 10 days out today, 3 years ago. Do you want water in it now? Can do. Yeah, feel good. Everybody's registering now. I'm just going to wait until the end so that I don't need to go and. Oh, Sam's filming me. I'm voice noting Reese, Sam. Yeah, I'm just basically chilling before I go and register. I'm going to do an update for the YouTube video now. So yeah, just let me know when you're on your way and sort of expected time of arrival, mate, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, guys, we are about to register. Everybody's registering now on their feet. I'm just chilling. I don't want to be stood on my feet for half an hour waiting in the queue to register when I can just go up at the end. And they literally said, just chill, come up when like you want. So that's the plan. I'm just going to go up when I want. I'm joined by the famous Josh C. Fit, as you can see. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel as well. Josh is obviously doing the teen class, and he is looking very, very good. And his peak has been similar to mine, but he's been loading a little bit longer. Yeah, he's been, it's about a month. It's been a month since we've been like loading up, and we've just kind of held the look. It's been hovering around like the high 65 kilo mark, and just looking spot on every single day, which is perfect. And I've been kind of in a similar boat, but only for the last 2 weeks. Whereas for Josh, it's been a little bit longer. But yeah, we're both very chilled. Like no peaking protocol needed because we've been ready early. So yeah, it's exciting when you can just chill out and basically turn up any day and treat this like kind of like a training day. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. Only thing is, like, timings wise, like for me, I wouldn't usually train at 6 p.m. and I'll probably be on stage around 6 p.m. So it's like I have to just manipulate things like that, but it's sound. Like, I feel really relaxed. I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy with how I'm looking. I just need to enjoy myself and be here as a competitor and not just as a coach. We've got a nice backstage area. We've got a table, so all the boys can be sat at the table. We're going to get the drinks in, get the pre's in. It's just a pre-pump rather than pre-night out. So yeah, I'll keep you updated throughout the day. Sam's going to film what he can. Again, like I said before, he can't really film the show, so apologies about that. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. So chat with you soon. Right guys, so meal 3 going in. I had this at about 11, having it now at 1:30. I had a bagel and whey this morning, I think you saw that. That was at 8. So eating every like 2.5 to 3 hours. Pre-stage meal will go in another 2.5 or so hours based on the timings of the show. And then it's just a case of giving myself plenty of time to pump up and then we'll be good to go. So yeah, I've got probably 4 hours maybe. So have this, another meal in, again, couple of hours or so, 2.5, and then let that digest and start pumping up. They were behind, but then they're going through it pretty quickly, which is good. Niall's just been on. I think we're looking at basically top of second call outs, which we'll take, and he looks really, really good. And Josh won, which is almost inevitable at this point. So that was good. So yeah, just gonna enjoy this and then get ready to watch some of the football. So I'm just trying to chill as much as I can. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
back of the stage. And as they do, another quote from the judges' table. That was a banging class. My word, look at the depth of quality we had there. In 5th place, could you please take that 5th place medal and award it to, from Greece, Konstantinos Mavropanis. Fourth place, number 138, Tom Duffel. And into the dizzy heights in 3rd place. Will you please take that bronze medal and award it to Finn Kelly. In 2nd place, your runner-up today, Charlie Neal.
Here we go!
Which means again a unanimous decision goes to your 2023 UK and international champion, all the way from Germany, Timo Striffler. And once again, let's please give it up for the guys who didn't quite manage to make it into the top 5. Thomas Hicks, Rob Whedon and Dan Steele, thank you for pushing the other guys. And gentlemen, when you have your medals at the back, could I ask you please to leave the stage? Okay, can we shuffle down a bit? Konstantinos, just move across a bit.
Right guys, that is a wrap. So 3rd place, disappointed to be honest. I wanted to win, of course. I do everything to win, to be honest. That is my mindset, but wasn't to be. Yeah, 3rd place, the guy that won was from Germany. I haven't even had a chance to look at the photos. I didn't really look at anyone backstage too much because I was just focusing on myself, and I don't want to get in my own head like thinking, oh, is he bigger than me or is he leaner than me? Backstage, you think everyone looks better than you, so there's no point really over-analysing it. But yeah, 3rd place, it is what it is. It's not what I wanted, it's not what we came for, but it's better than not placing. It's better than not being happy with how I looked. I'm happy with the look, I'm happy with how I've managed things. I need to reflect on the show. I haven't had a chance to look at any photos or anything, any of the footage. But yeah, mainly just want to say thank you to everybody who came and watched. Like, I had loads of my mates from back at home that came, and it's like a 2-hour drive or so. I had my mum, dad and my sister came again. It's like a 2-hour drive. I had clients come from down south, 2-3 hours plus, up north 2-3 hours plus. So I really do appreciate everybody, and I mean that like from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate everybody coming because you really don't have to. So thank you very much, and I appreciate everybody like behind the scenes. Shannon obviously does so much for me and really helps with the whole process. Sam behind the camera, like everybody, all my clients for being amazing and coming and supporting me. So yeah, thank you to everyone. That's the most important thing, is that I've got loved ones around me. I've got great people around me. I'm very lucky to be in the position that I'm in. I'm sat on a Mustang. Doesn't matter, I came 3rd. But yeah, I came 3rd. It's not what we want. But I've got 2 weeks to get better into the WNBF, which I believe I can do. I believe I can still be a little bit sharper. And that will be the plan for the next 2 weeks. It'll be a case of just like depleting back down a little bit, because I've been feeling really good. I've been linearly loading for 2 weeks. I can deplete back down a little bit, get another week of really hard training in, and then a week of pulling back again. So that's the plan. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.